Hey, Twitchers. What's going on, guys? Can't stop this music here for a minute. There we go. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Morning therapy. In the morning. Every weekend. Every weekday. Sorry, weekend. Super heavy wings. Good morning. Morning, neighbor. I don't know who you are, Super Heavy Wings, but good morning. Welcome to my morning Twitch stream. We're just going to get started working on the table here with doing some painting. And I kind of changed up my whole setup a little bit here. So got my TV in the background. And hopefully how I have it set up, it'll let me do it this way. But, you know, whatevs, right? But, okay. So working on tapestry. I'm doing a lot of painting today. Now, unfortunately, because of the new setup, all you guys get to see is this pretty face. Now on this side of me, I have Instagram going. On this side of me, I have Twitch going. I have Twitch going on both different, a lot more different camera angles than what you see here on Instagram. So if you want to see what I'm exactly doing all the time, then you might want to check out my Twitch. Good morning, neighbor. What were we discussing? I'm trying to remember what I was discussing yesterday that I was going to do differently today. Let's see here. Thunderstorm Rex. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Therapy. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm working on tons of new, great, explosive ideas. Tom, good morning. Welcome to the morning therapy. Hope you like the a little bit of newer setup I have going on here, where, you know, it's more of you can see me, you can see the table, and then all that fun stuff. Oh, and you're on here, over here too. You wanted to see the TV better, don't you? But unfortunately, my face is in the middle of this side, and it's cut off half over there. But yeah, it looks better over here on Instagram than it does over here on Twitch. You get like a fogginess from the camera. But I think that's just because my camera's a piece of crap. I need to get better cameras. And that's part of the GoFundMe, right? So this morning, as I'm getting everyone in, I want to go over some of the other stuff that's going on. I do have a GoFundMe going on, and the GoFundMe, the link is we put up in my on my web. It's on my website. I'll make it more obvious, and it's on my. I'll put it more onto my Instagram and my Twitch here, and on my profiles. But yeah, it's to help me get set up so that I can do this better. I can do a lot more of this stuff. It also goes to help me a little bit. I did break my back in 2004. So I do have a back injury that prevents me from doing a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, I do not have the money or the funds to pay for any sort of long-term hospitalization, as well as if it's required. You know, like let's say I have to get a rod put in my back. You know, that's going to be months of rehab that I wouldn't be able to afford, right? Um, and then also is to fix my grill here because it's been messed up ever since I got electrocuted. You know, so fun stuff, right? So that's what the GoFundMe is for, and you know, fix my car and stuff like that. You know, odds and ends kind of stuff. You know, to help me out through this pandemic and stuff like that while I'm doing this kind of stuff. So, all good. All right, all good. Let's continue on. Let's get back to the task at hand, which is so I've been going over some stuff in my head and how I should proceed going forward with this, and I decided that I'm going to try to, as much as possible, get a portion of it done, like a leg or, um, you know, pieces of it. So that's what I'm gonna decide. I decided on. So this one's almost complete. All it needs is just a little bit more touch up, and we should be fine to go, good to go. Now most of my paints I'm using Tamiya for. So if you're ever wondering what kind of paints I'm using for which, that's what I use. I use mostly Tamiya paints. I do dabble sometimes going into, 1 second. I do dabble sometimes in using, whatchamacallit, using Mr. Hobby and others like testers and testers. Nice. I like enamel paints are really nice to use, but in my preference, I like Tamiya. Tamiya's far superior in a lot of ways to me. You know, not to, you know, it's whatever you want, right? Here we go. And now yesterday we did do some painting. We painted the super black, is what I'm going to call it from now on the head. Where's the head? Here it is. Right? We did some super black on that head there. Show the people on Instagram. Instagrammy, right? We painted that little right there, the super black. Let's move this camera angle just a little bit. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right, so yeah, we did some super black there. We're also going to put the pink dot in, and we're going to, for the pink dot, we're going to use the pink lit, but we're going to do that because that takes a little bit more time, and we're going to make up enough so that we can hit all these pieces with that pink. Thunderstorm Rex, hi, welcome back. If you want to see more of my table, always go down to my Twitch page. You'll be able to see my table and me at the same time. I do the Instagram because I've started off here. I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm just going to be given different angles. That's the only downside to Instagram. So I can only give you one angle, where on Twitch I can give you as many angles as I want. But yeah, I'll be going back over on these pieces here that you see with that pink right there, and then also the face plate. This one right here, everybody. There we go. It's weird because I have it, it's like the camera's set up like upside down a little bit here. But yep, there's that. And now we'll get the pink lid as well. Even though I did do some testing, mostly because I love experimenting with paints. I think it's probably one of the biggest things that really got me excited about doing this kind of stuff again. Where is it? I have a, oh, there it is. It's over there. I'll be right back. Go get my special flashlight. It's just a It's just a UV light, and yes, I am sitting down in front of my TV, and this is actually, I am sitting at my coffee table with my whole setup set here at the coffee table, which is pretty nice, I gotta say. I think I'm gonna get a nice little cushion to go here, and then when I get my setup ready to be sold, because that's something that I'm bringing together for everybody here, is I developing ways of making it so that you can do your Gunpla anywhere. So anyways, UV light, that's all it is. It's just a UV light. Right? And so when you bring it, they're kind of reactive because I did use a fluorescent, a phosphorus paint when I first applied it that I was mixing together. So you kind of get it, but with this pink lit, it's a totally different subject. The pink lit just give it a little bit of a charge, right? I'm doing a lot more than I was on those ones, right? I'm not even charging it, right? Look, you can see it getting, you can see that charge going on it, right? And that's just UV, right? That's just a UV light hitting it. So imagine it's also heat activated as well. So this will activate towards heat, not just UV light, which is awesome. And it lasts longer than other phosphorus paints that I've gone through. So that being said, all right, let's get this gold stirred up because that's what I used here. I used gold around this leg portion here. And then we did use the super black in here as well. Any sort of space that I deemed that I wanted to kind of cover up, that's what I did. But I also went back over. I don't know if you guys saw this in here, especially on Twitch here, but I did all this inner work as well on here. Yeah. So let's get this. I mean, heck, we're only 12 minutes in, so that's good. And I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody. I hope everyone got a lot of good sleep. I didn't last night. My anxiety was kicking my ass. I think that's one of the bad things. Hold on one second. Thunderstorm Rex, I'll get right with you. You get yourself set up all nice and kosher-like, and I'll be right with you. Okay, buddy? Looks like we're going to have a live chat today with Thunderstorm Rex. Give me 1 second here. Got me with my hand in the jar. Gotta lay some paint out for myself. Now, normally, I would suggest that you plan out your attack when it comes to painting stuff, right? So you get all your paint together that you're going to throw on to one sort of thing, and then I would suggest going ahead and painting, so that way you can use a lot more paint. All right, 1 second here. Put that right there, and boom. Good morning. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Welcome.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Not glad what NASA said the other day. Saying the supermassive black hole that's in the center of our galaxy just up and disappeared.
What? Black hole?
Well, yeah, there's a supermassive black hole in the center of every galaxy, right? And they said that they were looking at it, and it just disappeared. And I was like, well, black holes just don't disappear.
Yeah.
But I was
So
like,
you still building the same kit, right?
well, I am been in the mix of painting it, and it was supposed to be for that big international competition,
Oh.
and I didn't get it finished because I went super OCD.
Yeah.
And so I just was like constantly like nitpicking at it and you know delaying it by doing other kits. I still have to get my color shift paints for the Habrari, which is the X39, X139. I gotta finish up. I have to get color shift blue, purple from testers, and the idea is that every kind of mobile suit from Zeta that shifts, that transforms, will get a color shift paint. So with the, what is it, that yellow one? I'm trying to remember its name. The one with the missile launchers from Zeta. It's a yellow guy. I can't remember his name, but he.
Is it mono eye mode? Is it?
I think he's a mono eye. I think he might. I think he might be a visor. I think he might be like a GM, but he's yellow.
A mono eye, but the head really similar to Jeep. It's like that.
It looks like more like the Gimblet, which he's a green one from Zeta. He turns into like a rocket ship or whatever. But anyways, not to pick over the names or anything like that. He's supposed to get a yellow red combination, and then there's a green blue version of the paint too. I was going to use all the different types of paints to kind of give it a nice little details, to pay homage to Zeta, because I just fell in love with all the transforming kits.
Yeah, me too. I love this Tiger Zeta Gundam, but again, the price is a little bit too expensive. A little, not that much.
Right, and that's a lot of problems people deal. You know the prices on like the Horbrari, right? I couldn't find them for the longest time under $100,
Yeah.
and I finally found him for 40 with shipping.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Yep, I'm getting that guy right now." I was like, "This is my Christmas present."
Now, I was thinking my birthday present because my birthday is at February,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking I'm gonna buy the history IBO Marcosius.
The IBO what?
The Marcosius.
Oh, the Marcosius. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I
And
like.
it's okay. You say.
Oh, okay. I love the styles of IBO. I think it's a
Yeah.
very brutal, very you know, kind of savage like, right?
Yeah.
I always think of them as like, would be, what it would be cool is to make it like Roman gladiator type, you know.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
Okay. But I was think because I have a lot. I have an issue choosing Gunpla because they got a lot of kit. I love the design.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Virtual Century, I love the design. Build fighters, build divers. Those series, I love it. But and again, I didn't choose. Originally, I wanted to buy two, but then again, I was thinking, how about buy one? That might be good. I got no idea.
So yeah, normally in my case, if I can pick one, if I can get like, well, let's say I have like $40. I can get a lot of kits. I can get like 2 kits or whatever. I'll get the 1 kit and buy a bunch of paints for it or buy tools for it. That way I'm getting tools, getting paints, that kind of thing. And then I'm not going back and forth trying to figure out what I need for the kit, right? I've already planned out some stuff. But it's impulse when I get the kit. You know, like I'm gonna get this kit, and I'm like, I like it.
Originally, I was gonna pick the UC F91 because the price is not that bad, and I love any F91 design, especially the movie. I watched the movie already on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was really good. I love the story already.
So I built the MG. Funny, we should talk about F91. I gave Lucas here, who just popped in. I gave him my F91 version 2, my master grade, and that kit is a solid kit. The only thing that I have a downside with is that it's very, when it comes to the adjusting face plates, it's very delicate. Um, it's almost you have to use toothpicks to move stuff around so it doesn't fall off. Because the it like comes up, comes around, it like moves. It's really awesome. I love what they did with that one because I remember getting the original, back when it first came out. And it was a really nice. Yeah, it needs to be. Tom here says it needs to be in a 1/60th scale, and I think that would do justice for it, especially the beam shield that it has. I love the beam shield. I thought that was an awesome concept.
Gundam with a beam shield, that is cool. Like the Destiny Gundam, I love the effect part. I think.
See, now when it comes to like outside the UC universe and stuff like that, it bothers me because it's not like you start getting out of the realm of like almost possibility, right? Where you know just think of it as you know a lot of the possibilities in UC are like really possible. Like building a Gundam is possible, maybe not that size, right? But the idea of exosuits and other stuff of that nature is understandable and practical and stuff like that. And we're not even talking about drones or robots or stuff like that. But I always thought that UC was in the realm of possibilities until you get later on to other later UC stuff. But Origin and stuff like that, right behind me, that's playing. I can understand all this stuff. Like this is pretty much the story for me.
And you say that you joined the internet duo contest. Well, I also in a contest, which is I draw at here, which is the gym dominance right here.
Oh, nice.
Now I draw this is because there was a Instagrammer that is contest is like this. You need to draw a gym dominance for his logo. Because this logo originally was the Jergen logo with his own custom paint color. So he's saying we need to draw a gym dominance and maybe color his color and design his page like that. And the price of that contest is premium Bandai Master Grade gym dominance. So yeah, I'm good.
You're like I'm all over that like a bag of chips.
Man, I really hope I can get one. Because if I get that one, that would be my second master grade. Because my first master grade, wait, I take my master grade. Yeah, I take this one for the custom diorama. You can see.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking it's like battle damage and abandoned. You can see a lot of grass right here.
Mm-hmm.
One, you can see the face. The face, I love the face. I don't think it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one I love the gang, which is 2007. That you guys just choose.
Yeah,
I love the
that looks really nice, man. I haven't done like a lot of diorama kind of adding grass or adding stuff like that to my Gundams yet. When I was younger, I would damage the crap out of it. I took a hobby knife and I heated it up. I heated it up really hot and I dug it into my Gundams like that and like twisted and then painted it black and made it like give it soot and stuff like that and made it look like literally a cannon shot into it because that hot knife when you smear it in there you can you can do a lot of amazing work with a hobby knife like to make bullet holes. I just left that hobby knife on there and just twisted it and then bullet hole, you know, kept on doing that and then just put a little bit of brown in there, makes it look like a little bit of rust, put a dab of silver.
and
FYI, it's
also speaking of the gang, I saw the high grade version of the gang and the real high version. When I saw it, the price is good and I love it already. And maybe will buy one. Maybe in the future.
oh yeah. And yeah, the F-91 it man I if you get a kit like that you know that's you know you're gonna have fun with it. I guarantee it. it's it's one of it it was a good kit. It was a good kit. Uh, go ahead.
Okay, so you say.
No, no, I'm good.
Uh, what was that MS in F91 with F91 fighting with that girl character, that pilot one? What was that MS was?
Oh, the Virgin or something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce the name of it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's the purple one, right?
That the purple one with the blue visor on.
Yep. Yeah, the purple one with the blue visor. There's also a red version. There's another yeah, there's a red and gray one. Yeah. Gina.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now that kid, if I'm correct, do you think Bandai able to do one hybrid of it? I mean, do revivals might be cool.
So they do have a 144th, I believe. No, they don't have a 144th. They have a 1/100 scale. They never made a 144 scale of it. But
I was mean do you think in the future they would do like a revive version of it?
I don't. It would be really long into the future that I see them coming back out with that kit, just because of the fact that did not do so well. That series didn't do so well. As far as everything else goes, you know, it's better. You know, like you got to think of all the properties that they have and how much demand other people are asking for other stuff. Like I don't see it happening just because of the huge fight between people like Seed and Destiny, uh, wanting more and more of their kits done.
Yeah, because there are a lot of kids. Because you see, it's not one series has just got one MS, one hybrid. Just like the Turn A Gundam, just got one hybrid in the series. Now speaking of the Turn A, I mean like you maybe know that Build Fighter, the Blue Diver series, the Momokapu and the Wooden Pot. Now for those, I'm pretty sure Bandai maybe would do a revive with them because Momokapu is based on the couple. The Wooden Pot is based on the water. So maybe they will do a hybrid of it.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but I mean, it's like I said, it's you're you know anytime they're building anything, for like making a new kit for Gundam and stuff like that, it's a whole huge big deal for them.
Yeah.
So the best thing that you probably might get is maybe a P Bandai.
Uh, P Bandai again. Well, I mean, if they do it, fine. Let them do.
But yeah, I say most of the stuff that you're going to see P Bandai stuff of it, like of anything, because I think that's where they're going to try to, like make. I think that's going to be like the only thing you can get regularly is probably, like probably the only thing you can probably get regularly is like a Zaku or a GM. But if you want the Gundam, you're going to have to go P Bandai, right?
Also, speaking of the P Bandai, the Dauntress, which is very strange because why the Dauntress was premium Bandai? I mean, I know it's based on the Eldor Dauntress, but come on, that kid should be the regular release. I mean, that'd be something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened to my Twitch? Oh, the cameras just went out. Oh, my cameras just went out on my Twitch for a second there. Come on. Huh. That's weird. Still recording. Still got... Just the cameras are dead.
Yeah, sometimes that also got happen on YouTube.
Let's try that, and then try clicking it back on. It went for a second.
On that,
Yeah.
is the camera back?
Oh, so my cameras, both like it turned off both my cameras. I just noticed it. Yeah, it's flickering on and flickering back off. I might have to end my Twitch stream here in a bit. Sorry, everybody. We'll put you on the... Yeah, see, it's trying to read my camera. Maybe it's my... maybe finally my camera died on here or something. I don't know, but it's registering it. Funny stuff, right? All
That also
right.
got happen on YouTube because some of the like gaming YouTuber they also record half and then the camera just went out like that.
Yeah, it's so weird because when I looked back at it, it said all my webcams were turned off. So okay, I was like, okay, well then I'll just click it and turn it back on. Yeah, I just did it. I might have to. I've been having problems with the soundtrack by Twitch thing app. I think that might be it. I think that might be causing my problems here. Let's see here. Oh man. Yeah, see, it's registered. My camera's working. My camera is working. It's Twitch. Something wrong with the Twitch studio that took out my video. Hold on. Maybe I can get it back now. Come on. Let's go into the edit. Maybe I can... I might have to go inside and refresh device. That might be what I need to do. Okay. That's But yeah, fun stuff, right? Technical difficulties in the morning.
So how is your country there? I mean, about the virus thing?
Oh, they're a bunch of freaking idiots.
What? I just have. I mean, here in Malaysia,